Hey guys, we have a very unconventional episode of Fan Theory today. You're still getting a normal episode. In fact, technically you're getting 2.5.
Technically.
But we were supposed to do something tonight.
There was supposed to be something tonight.
We're supposed to see someone. You should show who that someone is. Yes. I'm gonna wreck it! Except
I'm gonna wreck it!
I wrecked our evening by not looking thoroughly into the email that we were sent that informed us of the event taking place a day early.
Normally, they're on Tuesdays.
Yeah, and so we try to shoot these on Tuesdays, as such, after we see a movie or whatever. And it was on Monday.
Granted, it wasn't just you. I also got the email. And it said 11/19, and my brain just automatically was like, it must be Tuesday, because it's always on a Tuesday. So Tuesday's the 19th now, and
yeah,
I was so wrong.
We were sad we didn't get to see this guy today.
We did get to see a real life.
We did. We saw a guy who just decided to dress up wearing...
He had to have been seeing the movie tonight. Like
he was. He's seeing it tonight
premiere.
at midnight, yeah.
Okay, that's had to have been what it was. But he looked just like Ralph. He looked just like Wreck-It Ralph. He was big and beefy, just like him too. Like the big broad shoulders, and it was awesome.
Yeah, so...
We were in line for food, and I was like, I think Wreck-It Ralph is behind us.
We also saw the guy from...
The Greatest
Showman.
Yeah. They were together. Like,
the smaller guy from The Greatest Showman. We saw him and he was hanging out with this guy.
Wreck-It Ralph.
Yeah, so we show up, we double check the email, we find out, and we feel so stupid because we drove all the way to Beverly Hills just to
put that into perspective for you, Pasadena to Beverly Hills
is at least an hour drive. Yeah, on average.
And that's like maybe an hour, like sometimes longer because of traffic.
Yeah.
Oops.
And this poor girl drove out of her way. She lives in the middle, and she drove here first for me to drive all the way past where she lives to go there, only for us to drive all the way back here so she can drive back to the middle point.
I'm laughing about it, honestly.
Well, I'm glad you are, because I feel really bad. First, let you guys all know that following us talking here, you can be treated to Stephanie Lim and I reacting to Wreck-It Ralph, which again, she was invited tonight. And
which I got to meet Stephanie, and she's a doll. Super sweet.
She is, yeah. All I can say is we just together, we wanted to like wish you guys a happy Thanksgiving.
Yeah, happy Thanksgiving.
And hope that, you know, you guys have a good time with your families and friends and whether
it's going home, back out of state, or if it's your family that you've made with the friends in your life. Or...
Yeah, and even if you don't live in the U.S. and you still want to be grateful, just give your family a hug regardless, and, you know, appreciate those who support you, like all of you watching. I really do appreciate.
We all love you.
Yes, we absolutely do, and like there's some times where comments that I read literally will make my whole week. I will read them and I will just be so happy that, you know, all this hard work went into all of this stuff, because it is hard work and it is a lot of time and investment, and there is literally no money that comes out of it, except we do make a little bit of money from Patreon. So thank you, all of you who are subscribing to that.
Patreon, yeah.
Also, some quick news. If you hadn't noticed, there's no vlog. I know this has become basically a channel episode here, but there's no vlog lately, but there will be, and it is moving over to the Patreon, and it's going to be a little more sporadic. Also, we're getting new shows early spring-ish.
We have some ideas of cooking.
Yeah, we have not gone into production for any of them, but it is something that I have been planning for a while. And I really think many of you are gonna go nuts for it. So keep an eye out for that. And
it's true, you'll love it.
We're getting close to wrapping up the fall 2018, but we're gonna, you know, be shooting a promo for winter or spring.
You just said it's gonna be the end of the year, and I just panicked. I can't believe it's already
I know. Thank you guys, everyone. We're very grateful for everything you guys do for us, and I'm so glad that many of you look forward to our content every week because it means the world to us. Again, I realize this is not an episode of Fan Theory that we're talking here. This is literally like a promo video.
This is just us saying hey and saying thanks.
But it's the end of the week video, so I wanted to make sure it was included, and it is on Thanksgiving, so we're gonna wrap it up here so you can watch the actual episodes of Fan Theory and get, you know, to hanging out with your family and your friends and the people that matter most to you. So
yes, enjoy it, relax, don't stress.
It's a good time.
To the best of your ability.
Ralph is here. Ralph is here.
Ralph is everywhere.
Is Ralph here?
He's here. He's everywhere.
Ralph, are you here?
He's in the internet.
Ralph, do you like ASMR? Hey guys, I'm here with Stephanie Lim.
Hey guys. I'm with Kyle Eilerman.
Yeah, sure.
Hey, kid! Wake up!
Ralph, what is wrong with you?
Start churning butter and put on your church shoes, little sister, because we're about to blast off!
Ralph, what is it you're trying to say?
We're going to the internet.
Ooh.
I'm concerned.
Yeah.
Okay, outside of their game kills them. What's outside of the entire arcade going to do with them?
The internet!
The internet. I wonder how they got that. I mean, what spurred that?
Right. I'm sure that it's not
I mean,
that
yeah,
simple
I'm sure,
in the movie.
Yeah, I know. Snapchat.
I'm also conflicted.
This is the most beautiful miracle I've ever seen.
It's internet.
Welcome
I
to
mean,
Search
pretty much
Bar.
anything
What can I help you find today?
goes, right?
Bread,
In the internet.
umbrage, umami.
No.
Noah's Ark, no doubt. Nordstrom Rack. Ergonomics, Urban Outfitters, cool.
I'm pretty sure he's just trying to guess what you're gonna say.
My autofill is a touch aggressive today.
Let me try. Take me to a
I wonder if that's
website
Alan
that's super
Tudyk,
intense
because he
and really
tends-
nuts.
Something crazy and nuts.
Oh, I only found one result.
I bet that's Alan
Come
Tudyk.
on, princess.
Because he's in all these
Oh
movies.
my god. Oh
Holy
my god.
crap!
Oh my god, that's awesome. Oh,
So it's all Disney products.
That's, I mean, hey,
I mean, when you own most
when you
of
own
the products,
everything, you
yeah.
can self-plug. Oh my god, that's hilarious. Oh my god.
Hi.
That's weird. Some of them were...
Whoa, ladies, I'm a
Whoa,
princess.
Cindy's ears.
What kind of a princess are you?
Do you have magic hair?
No.
Magic hands?
No.
Do animals talk to you?
No.
She looks weird, right?
Poison? No.
Cursed?
No.
Kidnapped or enslaved?
Oh my god, that's funny.
Police.
Do people assume
Should I call
all
the
your
police?
problems got solved because a big strong man showed up?
Yes. What is up with that?
She is a princess.
Ralph breaks the internet.
Shouldn't it be Ralph Wrecks the Internet?
Right.
He is Wreck-It Ralph.
Yeah, but break the internet, it's like a thing.
Right, it's just Wreck the Internet kind of sounds better, doesn't it?
You're not wrong.
What does she mean by break the internet as a thing?
So that's the term, right? They always say, oh, this person broke the internet.
Oh.
I'm guessing the
Related to
little
anime.
librarian guy is Alan Tudyk because his voice is used in all of these movies.
And I also like the princess's room. That was kind of
That was insane.
Really cool. That was really cool.
So, from what I remember reading about this, the princesses are a bigger part. They're kind of like,
oh really? Okay.
they're kind of like the Fix-It Felix and the Jane Lynch's character. I want Fix-It
Yeah.
Felix. They were such an important part to the first movie. It
I know.
seems like it
Weird
would be
that they
a
wouldn't have
huge
part of
loss.
that.
Yeah, huge loss.
I'm sure they'll have cameo, but I don't know if they're going to be instrumental to the plot in this pretty traveling.
What's really interesting about that trailer is it doesn't give you any sign who's the villain.
Yeah.
The original teaser that we saw,
Yeah.
it showed that they were pulled into the internet by accident.
Right, yeah. And this one, it seems like he chose to go.
Yeah, which is all just kind of marketing to make it work with your trailer or whatever.
I guess.
I personally like the idea that they get pulled in by accident. I don't
Yeah.
love them just going, we're going to go on the internet just cuz.
Yeah. Maybe he has to save Fix-It Felix from something. I don't know.
Oh, that would be cool if he had to save Fix-It
Right?
Felix.
Yeah, maybe they're...
Or maybe both of them.
Yeah,
are
maybe
like,
both of them. on their honeymoon.
Disney,
and
if it's not in the movie, make it happen now. I know you worked on this for like years, but change it because this is better.
Yeah, like Ralph has to go on a mission or something.
Yeah, it starts off with the normal world where we see Wreck-It Ralph and hanging out with his friends
and his games,
having a good time. He's not in therapy anymore, or he's converted all of the bad guys into good bad guys.
Good bad guys.
Everything's going well.
And he's like the leader of the leader of
he's
that group.
popular. Life is good
Life
for
is great
Ralph
for Wreck-It,
starting off. And then we have tragedy. Some villain steps in from another place from the internet.
The villain comes in and takes Fix-It Felix and his wife Calhoun.
Yeah.
While they're on their honeymoon.
Yes.
Perhaps. And kidnaps them for ransom.
Right.
And then Wreck-It Ralph has to go on a mission to
the internet.
And with Vanellope because, you know,
yes,
he needs help.
Yes.
They go into the internet and they're trying to find Fix-It Felix.
Yes, and then along the way,
Felix is his best friend.
Right.
I mean, well, aside from
and along the way, you know, the two are trying to escape.
Go through this world of the internet, which is brand new to them.
They make new friends
like
along the way.
Princesses. What could be a potential motivation for a villain to take Fix-It Felix? Fix-It Felix's hammer. Maybe that's like
Fix-It Felix's hammer is super powerful, right?
Right, because he could fix everything.
The hammer turns out doesn't have the magical ability unless it's in the hand of Fix-It Felix or his father. Because they mention his father in the first movie.
Oh, Fix-It Felix's father?
Well, he's Fix-It Felix Jr.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Right.
Fix-It Felix
Jr. and his father. Yeah.
Has a role in this movie.
So you need the power of the Felix.
Yes.
to use the hammer, so that you have to take Fix-It Felix, and along the way Calhoun gets swept up in the next two.
Right, because they're together. That could be cool, you know, to make Fix-It Felix have his father come in. However, like, I'm kind of wondering, like, would they do something where the focus would be not on Wreck-It Ralph and Vanellope's relationship?
It's going to be more on their relationship.
Yeah, because I feel like
in this mission, I think.
Yeah. I'm curious where the princesses are going to come in.
I think that they're going to play a very vital role in the story, and I think the main reason that Disney's doing this is because girls the demo for this movie has been primarily boys, because girls unfortunately have been left out when it comes to the toy world, when it comes to especially video games. I think they're going with this princess dynamic.
That makes sense to bring in the girls.
Right. Yeah. So now they're like, all of your princesses are in this movie.
Yeah.
How can you not go see it?
That's true.
And I bet they all use their abilities.
Right. They all use like something like that.
So Belle's going to use her book smarts to come up with things.
Something.
I think that'll be more Snow White though. Because she's
that's true.
Or Sleeping Beauty.
They both talk to birds.
Right, they all do.
Mice.
Yeah.
And Mulan will kick butt.
Yes. Moana will. Yeah. Oh yeah, Moana, boom.
And Moana.
Is Mulan in there?
Yeah, Mulan was in there.
Great.
Thank you for including Mulan, finally. She doesn't get included in a lot of things.
So Sleeping Beauty, she can...
She can fall asleep. Pretend to be asleep.
Right. Well, Snow White can throw poison apples at everyone, even though it's not hers, but she's like, hey, I've done this before.
Well, Sleeping Beauty has the spinning wheels.
Spinning wheels.
Like the spindle.
So she'll just shoot out needles at people.
Little Mermaid?
Oh my god, yeah. Ariel, which is... she just hops in the water in her little thing.
Well, she can sing, though.
She can sing, yes, but... Let's use her swimming ability. Let's say they go into a world of the internet where there's water, and she's like,
that's true.
and she summons all of her sea friends. And then Moana's gonna be like using
she controls
Ariel
the ocean,
together. They're gonna kind of work together on that. So maybe Moana summons the ocean and sends Ariel through it, and then Ariel like whiplashes.
I'm almost like, is that the only scene that the princesses are in?
I don't think so.
No,
because they're prominent in the IMDb. They're like big on the important list for the movie.
Interesting. Sometimes they could put that scene in the trailer, and then you think that you're gonna get a lot of princesses, but in actuality, when you go see it, it's like only one scene.
Yeah, true. And Disney is really good lately at disguising what their movies are gonna be. So bad guy.
I don't know.
Who could it be? It could be the blue character we saw in there, you know. But I feel like we've already done the hidden villain in the first movie.
Right.
I think it would be weak on Disney's part if they just recycled that idea.
Yeah, like a twist. But then it would be more interesting though. So we think it could either be maybe Fix-It Felix's father.
Right. Could be.
It wouldn't be Turbo again. He's gone. I mean,
or we
would
could
they
go,
bring him back?
I think that would be weak.
Yeah.
I think what they're gonna do. Hear me out. This is my guess. They're gonna go completely different from the first one.
Right.
And instead of having a villain that's in the game, they have a hacker. Yeah.
Yeah, it definitely is from the internet, not the arcade game.
Right.
Because that's already done, right?
Correct. Yeah.
In the title, like, Ralph breaks the internet. Do you think that has any bearing on anything that could potentially happen? A thing where Ralph actually has to break the internet
To
in
be
order
a
to
bad good guy.
Is that we don't know
We don't.
what this is going to be, but we can only theorize. I think it might be a woman.
I think so too.
I mean, and this, you know, we kind of talked about this last time in the teaser thing. Because the other one was a man.
Yeah.
Who was disguised or whatever.
I agree.
I mean, it could be a
Let's
woman.
have a female villain. Why not?
Yeah.
Absolutely. And what
All
if
the-
Wreck-It Ralph literally doesn't just save the video game and internet world,
He
but saves
the world.
Because by breaking the internet.
Yeah, because this person wants, like, codes to, like, nuclear missiles.
Something crazy.
Something like...
Epic villain.
Like, yeah, like world domination.
Oh my god, we just went like...
Yeah.
So, I had Stephanie come back all because we've been thinking about this a lot.
Yeah.
And so we had to just talk a little more thoroughly on this because we have so much to say.
I know. You had a lot of interesting thoughts.
And, you know, Ralph breaks the internet,
We're going to break some rules.
Right. The one thing that really bothered me about that trailer the other day was that Wreck-It Ralph is a video game movie.
Right.
Like, that was what made it cool originally. And while it's neat that we're trying to bring in another demo to this franchise, which sometimes is not necessarily a good choice, sometimes you just gotta stick with what works.
Yeah.
If it's all like them in the internet and nothing to
Like
do
the
with video games,
Yeah. And no, like, video game characters.
Right. Wait, are they just gonna take away everything that made the first one so great?
Yeah.
Or
maybe it's just a tease because they're showing us the princess scene, but actually it will be kind of what we're talking about.
Right.
But they just don't want to show it yet because we're not supposed to know.
Because Disney's good at misleading you. I want to see the internet gaming world. I don't want to just see the broad internet as a whole, because that, to me, isn't Wreck-It Ralph.
Right. Yeah, that makes sense. I mean, you think because it's he came from an arcade game.
The natural progression is the internet gaming world, not just the
the random internet.
Yeah.
Yeah. If it's just like the random internet, there's so much, like, it's almost too broad.
It's too broad, yeah.
Right? That you lose your kind of, like, charm that you have if you were very specific on...
Yeah, you need to follow some rules to your canon.
But, they totally could and just are...
I'd still love it.
I mean, this whole idea of Wreck-It Ralph is already, like, really... really amazing because it's just like that's an awesome idea, you know,
right?
And then you're like, why didn't they think of this before? But they had, and they were working on it for probably a very long time. But yeah, I mean, it was just such a clever idea, you know. It's so original too. And that's the charm of Wreck-It Ralph, is like you have these nostalgic characters and these games and things like that mixed with this new world of, you know, what they create.
Right.
So
right.
But I think it'll be good either way. We'll see.
Agreed. Once again, thanks so much for watching.
Please like and subscribe.
And click that bell to be notified of future episodes. Ralph would too.
Ralph would like you to do that.
Yeah. Ralph would like you to click that bell now.
Do it. For Ralph.
For Ralph. This is my fan theory. What's yours?
We can't even end this by saying this is our fan theory. What's yours?
Yeah,
that's normally what we would say, but we can't even. Happy Thanksgiving, guys.
Happy Thanksgiving,
we
guys.
Love you.
We love you. Yeah. Hey guys, thanks so much for watching. Please like and subscribe and click that bell to be notified of future episodes. And don't forget to go check out our Patreon over at patreon.com/fantheorytv. We have all kinds of goodies, including full-length episodes of We Watch shows, as well as unaired episodes of Fan Theory, and so much more. Check it out now, guys. You'll love it.